Hello everyone, John Paul here with JP's Magic Corner. So today we are going to open up a random collection of things I have left. We have the Jump Start boosters I got from buying the Core 2021 box. We're going to open up some of the Japanese Ikoria Ancillary packets. So Ikoria Collector boxes are supposed to have some Japanese only promos in it, like Mothra's Cocoon and stuff like that. So the way this works is you always get two Mothra's Cocoons in Japanese, and then you get one of Mecha Godzilla or the Dirge Bat. I believe the Godzilla name is Batarva. Probably mispronounced that. But anyway, the Dirge Bat and Mecha Godzilla, which is a version of the Crystalline Giant, I believe is the name of it. But anyway, you get one of the two of them in this slot, and then you get one of the three in foil always. So you always get two cocoons, one of them regular, and then one of the three possibilities in foil. So we actually hit one of all three versions in the first one. Pretty cool. Can never have enough Godzilla. I guess because of some production issue, they didn't actually end up in the collector's boosters. So they sent out packs. Wizards sent the packs out to local game stores to give to people that bought them, and they finally made their way in the mail to me. So there's that one. We're going to open up the second one. So once again, it'll be two cocoons, then one regular. We got another Dirge Bat, and the foil, that time we got a foil cocoon. So that one had three cocoons in it, which is sad. But we did get a Dirge Bat. That is pretty cool. But yeah, you end up with just an absurd amount of cocoons, because the cocoon's the common and the other two are the rares. But yeah, those three cards, they can only be found as box toppers in Japanese booster boxes. You can't actually get them as a box topper in English collector's boost or English booster boxes, which is weird. It's going to make them kind of hard to get over here in the U.S., those three. But now we're going to go to the Theros Collector's Booster Pack. So, let's see, this is going to be weird. We're just going to go through all of the foils. Tower Scout. Nothing too crazy. Pokemon Island. Everyone loves the Pokemon Theros lands. We hit the swamp. Okay, so Iron Scale Hydra. Heliod's Intervention in the box topper art. Crowan War. It's an okay foil. Clothios. So we did not hit the Uro. Uro is still pretty much the thing you want. And then Cephalid. So overall, not that great. We got some jank. The Clothios is okay. But yeah, even Theros Collector's booster packs, nothing worth that much value. So this is the real reason we're here. We're going to open up the Jump Start boosters. So for those that don't know, this is a booster product. It's going to be in big box stores. It's going to be pretty easy to get. I would not buy a bunch of prices for what it's going for right now. So it's a 20 card booster pack. The thing is, once you open this pack up, you'll see that inside of it is another pack. And it shows the top card, tells you what theme you got. So this is the well-read theme. This is a common theme, I believe. Give me a second. I have my cheat sheet up here. Yeah. So it's one of the blue common themes. So there's 4 variants of this one. And in a moment, we'll see which one we got. So the main thing to remember is there's 121 different versions of 46 themes, I think it is. No, I think it's 45 themes. 45 themes and 121 different set lists you can have of them. The thing is, some of even the common themes, such as goblins and well-read, this is another common one. Or no, goblins might actually be uncommon. Let me double check. Yeah, it is one of the uncommon ones. I guess there's 2 variants of goblins. No, it is a common one. Never mind. I take that back. So, we got 2 common variants today. but we're going to open up and actually see what we have inside here. So keep in mind, some of the cards in even the common ones only appear in one deck list, and that's what really determines whether they're like mythic rare or rare. So the way it works is if it's only in one possible deck list, that's the same odds as being mythic rare. And if it's in two possible deck lists, that's the same odds as being actual rare in a normal booster. So we open up off, man, we got Rhystic Study. It's one of the ones only available in one of the well-read. So this, even though it's a rare symbol, it's actually the same possibility of opening up as a mythic rare. Oh man. So the way these are meant to do, you open them up. You're supposed to pick two of them. Everyone has at least two of them. And you go through them, and there's 12 real cards and then 8 land in each one of them. There's like one odd one that has like 9 land and one odd one that has 7 land. They all have a thriving land and then commons. So we have the well-read common. It's a special land that can, or artwork for an island that can only be found in here. And then the rest are M21 lands. So this one has 6 M21 lands, the one well-read land, and the thriving land. So you have 8 lands in them, and then 12 real cards. The idea is you take any 2, you shuffle them up, everyone makes a deck, and then plays each other. So we'll actually go through each one of these. Rhystic Study, this is one of the really hot cards everyone wants out of it. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 1. Bunch of card advantage. Tolarian Kraken, whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. This is just an M21 card. So some of them are like anything that has the Jump Start symbol is something that's not in Core 2021, so they're only able to be played in whatever format the card is supposed to originally be played in. So Owner Phage. So we'll go over Curiosity real quick. Whenever an enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. 3 generic, a blue, 1/2 flying. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Ikoria Phage. Suspicious Bookcase, 2 generic, Defender, 3 generic, tap, target creature can't be blocked this turn, 0/4 wall. Tome of Anima, another M21 card. We'll skip the M21 cards. Opt always around. Cloud Reader Sphinx. Flying 1, Cloud Reader Sphinx enters the battlefield, scry 2, 3/4 flyer, 4 generic and a blue. Erratic Visionary, 1 generic, a blue, 1/3. 1 generic and a blue, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Narcolepsy, 1 generic and a blue enchant creature. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a enchanted creature is untapped, tap it. And Rune Servitor, 2 generic. When Rune Servitor dies, each player draws a card. Let's see. Yep. So we got that is definitely the hardest to get well-read. I believe it's well-read 3, technically, is the number that has the Rhystic Study in it. But it only appears in one of the deck lists, so it's actually the rarity of Mythic Rare, which is pretty cool. I like how it's easy like that. Some of the rare cards appear in like 3 or more packs, so, man, opening up the inner pack is actually really hard. Okay, so we'll go over the Goblin one. Everyone loves Goblins. So right off the bat, one of the new Goblins. I'm pretty sure this guy is new. Muxus, Goblin Grandee. 4 generic, 2 red. Oh, his text is going to be hard to get on camera. Okay. 1 Muxus, Goblin Grandee enters the battlefield. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put all Goblin creature cards with converted mana cost 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever Muxus attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other Goblin you control. So pretty good. I mean, definitely, you know, he's a lot better in Commander. As your Commander just comes into play, puts a bunch of Goblins into play. Pretty exciting. Rattle Battle Shaman. 3 generic, 1 red. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target creature get +2/+0 until end of turn. 2 power, 2 toughness. Very powerful, uncommon. Already have died a lot to him. 2 generic, 2 red, Beetleback Chief, Goblin Warrior. When Beetleback Chief enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 ring Goblin creature tokens. Pretty good Goblin. Then we have Goblin Commando. Whenever Goblin Commando enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to target creature. Makeshift Munitions. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Makeshift Munition deals 1 damage to any target. Burn Bright. Creatures control get +2/+0 until end of turn. Goblin Arsonist. Bogger Brute. Goblin Instigator. Just creates a 1/1 Goblin when he comes into play. Goblin Shortcutter. When Goblin Shortcutter is in the battlefield, target creature can't block this turn. Ornery Goblin, one of the more hilarious named goblins. Whenever an Ornery Goblin blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, Ornery Goblin deals 1 damage to that creature. Outnumber. Outnumber deals damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures you control. And then when we got to the red Thieving Land. So these Thieving Lands, or Thriving Lands, I'm sorry, when they enter the battlefield, tapped, and as they enter the battlefield, choose a color other than the one they tap for. So they always come into play tap, but they can tap for whatever the second color you need is. They're solid. They're going to see quite a bit of play in Budget Commander, but nothing great. And then this is the Goblin Land. Is that really the Goblin Land? I thought that was the land for one of the other bigger dudes. Yep, this is the special Jump Start land. Each pack will have the one land that you can only get in the Jump Start pack of that theme. But overall, pretty good. I mean, we hit, I do believe the Grandee is in 2 of them. So he is the rarity of actual rare because there's 2 pack or 2 deck lists that can have him in it. There's 6 studies and mythic rare. We did pretty good though. We hit 2 hot packs for sure. Let's see. Well, thanks for stopping by the corner. Everybody stay safe out there. I will see you guys later. Bye.